Okay, that was a quick one. We are back. We also have I can see that we have 4 more new sounds to go over. So let's just dive in straight to it. I'm going to play it from top to the bottom and see where we ended. That so far is our project. So let's give it a listen. And also, like, please let me know in the chat that the levels are all right and you can hear the sound coming from Ableton.
He's a life ruiner. He ruins lives.
Love that part. Actually, after the stream, I did the drum loop out of, what was the original file like? Let me look pretty quickly. Alcaraz Grunt. So I did this. I'm not sure we're gonna use it, but I don't know. I kind of found it funny. Vocals could be okay for DJ set, but didn't like it in the song. I mean, just for people who are tuning in with without seeing the first stream, we're just making the sounds of the sounds that you guys actually submitted in Discord channel. So we're working with actually it's like I committed strictly to Nexus as our VST synthesizer, which is not synthesizer, is actually Rumpler. So yeah, we working with what we have here. Also, there was a couple of more sounds that has been submitted, which is sounds number 2 in my folder.
I'll hold on, hold on to, I'll hold on, hold on to, I'll hold on. I'll hold on, hold on to, I'll hold on, hold on to.
I mean, we can make it work, I think.
Oh my fucking god! Holy shit!
That sounds like my voice.
Oh my fucking god! Holy shit!
Okay, that's a lot of swearing. It's very funny, but I'm not sure we can we can put it in a song, honestly. Oh wait, this is MP4 file. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. I was lit up, that's for sure. I would even probably drag the. Let's see what can fit in. Just maybe just create a new channel for that. Okay.
He's a life ruiner. He ruins lives.
Okay, let's start working on. It's golden. It is. Okay, we're gonna mute this. I think that's. I just mark it at a little locator that's gonna be our build up. We're gonna find a snare in our samples library. No, actually, just give me a snare. I just want to do a quick build up. No, it's in. Yeah, not any of that stuff. That's a pretty heavy one. Okay, what I'm probably gonna do, I'm gonna go to my samples. I'm gonna go to. Actually, I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna pick the snare. Yeah, that should be fine for where it is now. Okay, we're gonna get a drum rack. And we're gonna go back to samples, drag this here. Maybe we're gonna layer it down with something else, maybe not. And let's just draw the. Okay, maybe make him a little bit more exciting. Okay, that should. Actually, I'm just gonna create a separate chain for the reverb so I can control it better. Okay. So there goes our some sort of build up. So what we're gonna do with the snare, actually, just to make it like more accent on the snare, actually not at its low bottom. You can also, this is actually, if you guys Ableton users, a drum bus, you can actually just press Command F and search for drum bus. It's extremely amazing tool in Ableton that I love a lot. It's just like such a good compressor, exciter, limiter. It's like it just does the magic. And you actually, you also can do the parallel compression with it because it has a dry wet knob. We can also use the frequency shifter to build the excitement. Okay, another thing that I would, god damn it, I cannot spell how things properly right now. The other thing that I would do, I would just probably automate sustain, like around here. And again, for the sake of saving time, automate an endless smile right in the end of this thing, so we have nice cell right before it hits the drop. Okay. Is it easier or better to do the uplifting you were trying to do with a stain on a piano roll or with the sound wave where you place the track? I don't really get this question. Oh, are you saying is like, are you asking is like, is this easier to do with like standalone in a piano roll and MIDI or just a wave track? Honestly is like it really depends. Like if you already have the wave file, I mean it's like you have more control when you put it in the drum rack. Because then you can it's for instance like if you work with like say it's like I mean okay, let me just like try to find an example of it. It's like, so that was our, I think it's like that was our snare. And I kind of want to do the same thing. But then it's like once it goes into a little bit more complex rhythm, and I want that note to be quieter, so I need to go into the file itself and trim down the gain. So it's just like it takes a bit of work, and it's not as visual as when you go to the meter roll and you can actually see it's like entire pattern and its velocity as well, because like then I can do things like that, which takes me very few seconds. If you would be working with the WAV file, you would need to do it manually on every single one of them. Or you could just draw the automation with utility. It's just like, in this instance, it's easy for me. I tend to work a lot with audio files nowadays, but it just depends on, I mean, I guess like it all comes down what you prefer in terms of your workflow. I hope that answers the question. Okay, here, we're just gonna separate those things. So what I'm thinking, I might just get rid of this. Definitely don't need this. Just gonna need this for its sake. Fusing it. Or maybe even doing this. So we kind of have some sort of resolution right before we go into the drop. Okay, so we have this thing, which is our drone. And that's where we're gonna have our drop. So can't really use any of those things for the drop. So we're gonna copy that here. And we're gonna mark it. We're gonna put a locator and call it the drop. Okay, then we have it. So the question becomes, how exactly wanna our drop to sound like? So we have a chords bus here. I was just also like, I'm catching up with this project as well because I didn't come back to it since last week. We probably need to add another MIDI, go back to our Nexus that we chose as the weapon of this session that we're going to be using. So we're gonna go and search for the bass for our drop, but first I probably would start with the kick. So I'm imagining this is our vocals. These are vocals that we don't use, so we're just gonna delete it, and then we're gonna combine it and call that vocal bus, so we don't get lost in our project. I'm assuming this is our. Okay, one thing that I want to really like quickly fix here is just the length of those notes.
He's a life ruiner. He ruins lives.
There goes Kyle. Honestly, we could put a little bit more emphasis on building up and make it a little bit more excited with the instruments. Something like that. Okay, let's go to the same pack that I've been using. Why not? Just make a work out of it. Well, that's gonna be our clap basically. So we just kinda copy that into the drop, get rid of that part, but I need to do some EQ since it's gonna be on our drop. So there's a lot of frequencies that I don't like. Okay, let's look for the kick. So we're gonna put another drum rack here and just try out a couple of kicks. Not 808s, that would be too much. Electro. I don't mind this one. It's a little bit too harsh, but Same thing goes to this one. And maybe this one. So what I like to do when I have no idea exactly what kick I'm going to be using, I usually just put a couple of options in my drum rack. Then I just solo one, but okay, then basically we have 3 kick drums that we can choose from. And the reason, I mean, the decision on that is going to be dependent on the bass that we're going to find for this track. So again, we're going to use, so this is bass breakdown. Guys, like, if you're producers and you're watching the stream, I highly recommend tagging everything in your project so you don't get lost, because I often find myself getting completely carried away and not having any idea what the sounds are after going to the same project as like a couple of days or a couple of weeks after that. Leave all didn't choose one. It's not gonna sound pretty. Okay, so we have, oh my god. Okay, now we need, I'll just try to be as quick as possible. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna break my rule, and instead, I'm just gonna pick Trillium for that. It's like I lately been using Trillium more than I used before, just because I love the analog feeling of this bass. It's like it's just more sustained and more full to me. Okay, that has 5 stars from me. That's questionable. Okay, let's just go for the types and see if we can pick any from. Also, again, it's like if you Ableton user, I don't know if that's gonna be advice for you, but I love to put a couple of pitch tools right before this, right before the actual VST. So I have, no, I don't want to replace it. So I have control over, so I don't have to go manually into the MIDI and change its octave if it's playing octave up or octave down, because like that's quite annoying. And every single synth is have its own range of where it's playing. So like for me, that's a little bit too high. That's where I would hear it. I think you can, I don't hate this sound particularly. I just compress it a little bit. Might have to find something else, but I'm just gonna stick like 76 mono, because I want my bass being playing in mono. little bit more attack. Actually, you know what? It's like I don't like this sound. That actually might do the trick because it has a pretty good sustain. Okay, so that goes to G. Okay, okay, where's our kick? Yeah, as I mentioned before, it's like you guys better label everything that you're working on, because now I cannot find my kick for some reason. Where the hell that was? Oh yeah, there you go. See? Should be named kick, and I honestly should put it somewhere here. I should put claps here. That can be here, honest. Okay, sidechain time. Usually, with sidechain it's a little bit tricky because it's Ableton. So if you use as like heavy based VSTs, that gives you a lot of delay actually, and you can figure this out when you put your cursor on some of the plugins. So for instance, the Waves 76 doesn't give me any delay. The latency is 0 samples. And then because it's all the stock plugins, it's 0 delay. But if, for instance, I want to slap, god damn it, cannot pronounce things right now. If I want to use, let's say, 1176 ref A on my chords, just to give them a little bit, you know, it's like more body and more punch, because like also ref A is super quick compressor, and very good with you know, with like quick transients and stuff. But if you put the cursor on that, it gives you 631 samples latency, which is 14.3 milliseconds latency. So the thing is, if you put, let's say, again, it's like for the sake of saving time today, I want to use the kickstart as my sidechain for the drop. What's going to happen, the kickstart has no information about the latency of the UAD plugin. So what's going to happen, your sidechain is going to trigger 14.3 milliseconds after it's supposed to trigger. So keep it in mind. There's a couple of ways avoiding it. It's either you just throw utility and you basically draw on your sidechain yourself right on the end of the channel, or you use the MIDI triggers, which is a pain in the ass to work with. Like, I really don't like MIDI triggers. Or you create the groups like the sidechain group, something like that, where everything is going to be triggered by, again, it's like it's kind of MIDI thing. It's just for the sake of the stream, let's avoid UED plugins because they give a lot of latency. So we're just gonna use strictly side, like Kickstarter sidechain. And we actually put it. We're gonna put it on a group straight up. The other thing that I would do is just glue our chords a little bit better. Saturn 2 is a great tool for that. We're gonna go in a clean tube. Maybe a little bit more. So here, probably, yeah, I don't want to use, I don't want to automate the mix knob in a kickstart. So I'm going to delete it because like I have better control when I'm listening it in the mix. So instead, I'm just gonna automate on and off function button on a kickstart. So main bass. What we're gonna do, we're gonna copy this into our bass bus. Okay, and we probably don't need this thing. In the drop. Maybe we will. Okay, so we gotta do a little bit of a cleanup. So what I like to do is just throw a Pro Q on my instruments bus. I mean, you can do it multiple ways. You can use a track spacer for it, or just a simple EQ. But there's a lot of information from the chords coming out in the low end, which kind of interferes with that. So for the drop, I just prefer to, again, it's like very simple on and off and on automation, because I do want to have the full body of the instruments in the drop. In a breakdown, and then on the drop, I want kick and bass work, do the most of the heavy lifting work. So we're just gonna do this for our chords, and then we're gonna do the same thing for our drone. And for our drone as well, that's okay. Maybe a little bit less sidechain for the drone. Okay, so the first things first, that's quite a lot of high frequencies in our bass. So we're just gonna get rid of that. I like some of the mids, but yeah, and with the sidechain, again, for the sake of saving the time, we're just gonna basically drag kickstart in there too. I'm just gonna mute this. Oh, we have that thing too. I want to play this in a party. It's very far from being actually. It's something. It's not something that you're ready to play in the party. Oh, god damn it! My iPad, where I was reading the, your comments just died because I forgot to charge it. Oh well. That means we can take a very quick break and see if you guys have any questions for me so far. Alright, let's switch it up and make Yuridan's drop. I think that would be for the next stream. Do you still piano tech? Yes, I do use piano tech. Actually, it's like that's something that we probably can use today too. I expect we can receive the track as a VIP mix. It's like maybe as just a giveaway in our beautiful Discord server, or maybe it's gonna be officially released. Who knows? Okay, guys, questions. I will take super quick break. Come back with any of the questions that you guys have, and we will dive right back into where we left it. Alrighty, we are back. The one thing that I completely forgot is to put the charge on my iPad so I can actually use it. So you guys give me 1 sec till I grab the charger and I'll be back in no time. Okay, well, that is fixed now. My iPad is charging so I can see the chat. Okay, let's go back to it. First thing that I was thinking about, maybe changing the rhythm a little bit. And actually, for this section, I'm just gonna do something outrageous. I'm gonna put the swing to it. I'm not gonna apply the swing for our breakdown, just because, again, for saving the time. We're gonna go logic swing 16th, and we'll probably do. Let me think. Maybe 60 for now. And see how it feels. We're also gonna change the rhythm a little bit in a drop. And we're gonna do it. Where's the. Okay, because I think it's like the. This is only section. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of this first. We're gonna copy paste this. Uh-oh. Sorry, my bad. Okay, that should be like that. So, okay, in a second part, the only thing that we actually need to change is that bit. Also, the other thing that I would do, I'd probably just trim down the. Okay. I'm back with my iPad. Sorry, guys. A little bit of technical difficulties here. I just love to read the chat because I don't have two monitors, so it's coming live. Okay, I have a chat now. Put a swing to it. I mean, that's what we did. Because that is the most outrageous thing you can do to a track. I mean, dude, I don't know. It's like, I love swing. It's like, I had a hard time using the swing in FL Studio, and it's like the more I use it in Ableton, I think it's like it gives the track a lot of character if it's done in a for a certain purpose. Yeah, well,
drag that down here.
Did you guys hear that? What? What was that? Anyhow, so I'm just gonna shorten the length of the notes a little bit. Maybe work on a pronunciation a little bit. So we're gonna take all of those notes. That is all grid, and we're just gonna make them a little bit louder. Okay, so the same applies to our bass, but we just can copy that from our median chords. Just make sure we don't miss anything here. I think that's it. So now we're going to try out how a swing is going to work for us. We're going to apply it to okay. Maybe we can try out 59 instead of 60. It's not as it's not as Sorry. Got it wrong way. So let's see. Maybe we're gonna get one more layer for a drop, and actually, you guys asked about the if I'm still using Piano Tech. I think that would be nice layer to have as well. So that we're gonna use for chords. Piano Tech 8 sounds incredible, by the way. Just saying out loud. I actually like what it does to it. And there's a little bit of a cue. But for this specific sound, it's just like one frequency that I'm not a big fan of. I'm gonna use the Pro Q. Yeah, that's those sounds. So I'll just get rid of those. Okay, because it has okay, so maybe a little bit of a little bit of a delay, just to spice it up, very tiny bit. And yeah, again, we're gonna group it. So that's gonna be our dry. That's gonna be our delay. Maybe even dotted notes actually. Okay, again, our favorite, just a bit of a compression. So what we're gonna do now, the problem is like my Twitch for some reason doesn't want to show me the new comments. So you guys have to bear with me here for the second. We're gonna just go back to samples to the same pack by Excellent. Actually love their I love their stuff. So we are just gonna add a little bit of a bunch of the drums, and again, to keep it very easy and short, I'm just gonna go through a bunch of drum loops. Sounds fine to me. I mean, the one thing that I would do right out of the gate, I would just probably just get rid of this and just copy paste it. I gotta feel like it's I like the tone of this piano, but okay, maybe the other thing that we need is the impact and the drop, which I just don't go back here. It should be in cymbal section. Okay, there we go. Crashes. That sounds fine to me. maybe just not like that. Let's get a little bit of reverb, and then a little bit of an EQ, and just give it a little bit of a sidechain just to make sure that it feels pumpy. And I want to have a long reverb. Oh wow, yeah, we have those things that we need to work on. So for this, I think it's a little bit too much of the reverb on this chord. Alright, let me mute this vocal first. Well, one thing that I'm forgetting, that the crash needs a bit of a delay. Alright, what's going on? Okay. Probably just doing the same thing. Note. Okay, fixing the EQs. And what we're gonna add next is a little pluck. Just gonna play our top melody. So we're gonna get rid of all that information, including those guys. Okay, well, let's see how next is good is with plugs. I'm pretty sure that should be. Okay. So I'm just gonna add bit just to make sure we can control this block. So we're gonna fix the melody. Okay. I'll take that. Okay, we're gonna... We're gonna do a little break here, just to keep it kind of entertaining. Also, like the other thing that I want to do, I want to bring this to life and make it a little bit more dynamic in a drop, because it feels a little bit too draggy. So I'm just gonna use ARTY for now. And what I probably do, I just duplicate the layer, and this one is going to be for a drop. Because I don't want to mess around with the breakdown and the way how it sounds here, but I want to be a bit more brighter. And in our drop. I love this. I mean, it sounds really compressed to me, but I do want to make them a little bit brighter. And I think for this purposes, I'm actually gonna use classic T-Rex 5 Classic Clipper. Then, because we have that little break about here, we're just gonna fix the automation or kickstart. This is probably why it's wise to use different type of sidechain, just because like eventually you have to deal with that kind of stuff that I'm dealing with right now. But it's all good. We're pretty much there. Almost there. Okay. Yeah, I think the only last thing that I would do with that is just maybe add in like a little bit very pronounced clap. In this case, I don't really need a drum rack. I'm just gonna do it like that, so we can save some time. No. See, guys, that's the reason why drum rack is a better option when you're working with stuff like that, because then you just need to replace every single file over and over again. So this time I should be more careful with the sample that I'm picking. Actually, let me think really quickly. Yeah, maybe just a little bit of EQ on this sound and a little bit of reverb, and I think we're pretty much done here. Okay. And maybe a little bit of a compression. I think it's still needed. So the other thing that you can do in Ableton, if you create the chain and you're using the parallel effects, like in my instance, this is our dry signal that coming from Nexus. Oh my God, sorry. Again. And this is our reverb that is playing 100% mix. You can always go to your reverb, and you can throw the plugins for your reverb. In my case, I'm just gonna throw the EQ, so I have better control on how I want this reverb to sound like. Okay, let's see what we have left to give it a nice finish. Maybe we're just gonna use this very pretty sound from here. And we're gonna do the automation here, drop it to we're gonna make it, sorry, wrong key. Okay, there's a bunch of the automation that is going on here. We're gonna turn out the sidechain here. And let's see what, okay, I'm pretty sure it's this. Yep. Okay. Wait. Where's that kickstart? I was automating the wrong thing. Okay, let me switch quickly to the talk mod because I couldn't see any of your comments. Guys, very sorry. My iPad decided to freak out, and I think I just need to update Twitch. I think I'm just gonna do it right now, honestly, because the next thing that we're gonna do, obviously, we're about to listen to it one more time, entire thing, and see how it feels. I'm happy that we actually took it to drop because I gotta tell you guys, I'm very not entertaining in terms of like when it goes down to production because I'm a little bit meticulous with things that I'm doing and the way I'm doing things. So I'm not necessarily super fast. If I like, it's like if I like the melody that I came up with, and I'm working on the breakdown, I'll have to put as much time I can put into it. So I try to come up with I try to come up with a drop as fast as I could. I know it's kind of like half-assed attempt, but at the same time, it's not bad. I hope you guys like it. Have you guys learned something new today? Doubt it, but it's just me or Mike a bit picking. It could be Mike a bit picking, honestly. If I talk it too loud, probably should trim it down for the next stream, but let's just keep it the way it is right now. 1 versus 1 rot snipers only, absolutely not. I hate snipers in Call of Duty. Actually, here's a question to you guys. Like, how many of you play in multiplayer games? That's one of the questions that I had in mind for some time. Because what I would love to do, the idea for one of our streams, if we gather enough party to play multiplayer games, It can be, I mean, it can be co-op. It can be multiplayer. It can be Call of Duty private match, 5 versus 5. Me and all of you guys playing together for fun. Twitch can handle how amazing this song. Starting to break. I mean, it's my Twitch. I actually just updated Twitch on my iPad and it seems to work fine. Do you still use real life VST? I love to use it. I just completely forgot about it. There's so many plugins around. It's like you completely lose the track of it. Yeah, and just like throwing the idea out, and we can discuss it later in Discord and see like if we're gonna get enough people for some of the multiplayer adventures that we also can stream. So I think that would be fun. On that note, let's give it a listen to this thing that we made together, and if it sounds any good.
He's a life ruiner. He ruins lives.
He ruins lives. Okay, well, that's it. Okay, how are we feeling about this track, guys? Clap. I think there's definitely potential in there. By the way, it's like mixing the drop sounds like absolute shit. It needs a lot of work. I tend to just when I'm getting very excited, I tend to just throw things in there, and it kind of keeps me excited. But then it's like it makes progressively and progressively worse. So there's a couple of more things that I would love to share with you before we'll call it a night. We've been streaming over 2 hours now, like good old days. So I noticed like you guys had a lot of questions about the truck, and it's been like, I think it's like the first time when I played it, it was, let me think about it. It was during the pandemic. I was playing one of the Insomniac stay at home events, and that's probably where I played it the first time. I can tell you that the track is called With You. So it used to be Alpha 9 track. It became ARTY track, and it's gonna be one of the singles on the album. But do not worry about one thing. You'll get the older version too. But I want to share with you 2024 version, if you guys down for that. Let me know in the chat. Share with you. Okay, if you guys down. First break, first drop. Okay, that's the deal. I am just turn out those things though from the master. Official premiere.
I opened my eyes for the first time. I knew you were the one who can make me shine. With you, I opened my eyes for the first time. I knew you were the one who can make me shine. You were the one. You're the one who can make me. With you, I opened my eyes for the first time. I knew you were the one who can make me shine. With you.
My girlfriend is gonna kill me for that, but that was her voice in the end. And yeah, that's this is me singing in a track. I wrote this song back in 2019, I believe. This is the updated version. This is ARTY version, but there will be Alpha 9 remix, which is an older version. And it's kind of weird to remix your own song, but there we go. I can do that because I have 2 projects. So I hope you guys like it. And are you singing? Yes, I am singing, and that's something I wanted to talk about with you too, because as some of you might know, I was in music school for 7 years, and my specialty was piano practice, piano playing. But at the same time, I was in choir too, so I was singing for 7 years when I was a kid. But then I became DJ and never come back to it, but always wanted to. So I've been practicing a lot of vocal singing lately. And then and there's one more thing that I want to share with you guys tonight. There's the cover on one of the songs that I did. And I just want to hear your opinion on that. And I'm pretty sure that most of you are going to be familiar with this song. It's Somebody Else by 1975. That's the cover that I did. And that's going to be the last thing for today that I'm going to share with you. Just because I love you so much and I want to hear your thoughts. So let's see if I sound complete shit or it's listenable. There we go.
So I heard you found somebody else, and at first I thought it was a lie.
tune just to make sure that my pitch is not going off too crazy, but it is a slight amount. There's no melodyne, there's no vocoder, just lead vocals and two doubles for the hooks. That's it. What do you guys think? Honest opinion, drop in the chat. Should I keep doing it? Try to sing live sometime. That's what I write new songs. That was amazing. Even my coworkers said I did great, and you should sing more often. Well, I'm singing pretty consistently right now. I'm doing a lot of practices. Also doing a lot of songwriting just on my own. And I'm actually thinking that if it's going the way how it's going right now, I will see you on the stage live singing next year. This is the goal. Okay, well, that's all that I have for you today, guys. Again, appreciate all of you. Love you endlessly. Thank you so much for joining the stream today. That was so much fun. Sorry if it was not as exciting in the beginning. It was like making the drop out of the melody, because it was like sometimes it's painful, and my original plan was like speeding up and take it to drum and bass, but that would take us like 4 to 5 hours trying to figure this out. But nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed the two pieces of music that I played in the end of our stream. I will see you soon. The streams will be back. Probably not weekly. The music streams are not going to be weekly, but most likely bi-weekly or every single month. Just because weekly music streams like takes a huge toll, especially I'm in a phase of finishing up my album, so it's a huge commitment that I cannot be committed to yet. But again, like, I appreciate all of you for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed my mediocre production skills on the drop, and I hope you enjoyed my singing as well. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time on our next stream. Whether it's gonna be just simple gaming hangs, or it's gonna be another music stream. Nevertheless, I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Big love. Kisses. Bye bye.